Hey, what's up, gamer? Skelemystyk. I am here today in Agrabah. I am sort of preempting my regularly scheduled video because I need to talk about something that's on my mind. Now, before I get started, I fully expect that this video will more than likely gather quite a few dislikes. And that's okay. I mean, I expect it to happen because I know that people generally will follow what they believe, and sometimes persuading them is a difficult battle. Sometimes it is. What I want to talk about, what the subject of this video is the kind of behind the scenes, well, sort of behind the scenes, controversy that seems to be going on between me and Heather the Wizard. What brings this video to light or to my attention or to mind or what have you is that repeatedly, just lately, people have been coming to me and saying, hey, you know, Heather's on her stream making a big bunch of complaints and trash talking you for quote unquote stealing her ideas. Now, whenever one person comes to you and says this, or even two people come to you and say this, you kind of take it with a grain of salt and say, okay, well, maybe, you know, those particular people are unhappy, or maybe they're just particularly supportive of one person over another person. And again, that's fine. I encourage you, please, by all means, give the support to the person that you feel that deserves the support. I am not telling you to support me. I am not telling you to support Heather. I'm telling you that as viewers, as fans, please, by all means, form your own opinions, listen to both sides, and then decide what you believe. Alright? The real purpose behind making this video is I feel that a lot is being said and that it is now time for my side to be voiced. Okay? You won't find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or any of that other stuff, quote unquote, bashing Heather. You won't do that. Heather is her own person. She does her own things. And, well, that's what Heather does. Okay? She, yes, it's the truth, has been embroiled in controversy in the past for various things. But, again, I'm not going to get into that because it isn't my business to get into that. Okay? Whatever she has done or hasn't done, talk to Heather. Ask her about it. But I do need to address what is apparently being said about myself. And that is the issue of the quote-unquote copying ideas. I have to keep saying quote-unquote because I'm sorry, really, I sound calm about it, but it kind of aggravates me. First and foremost, Wizard 101 is a small community. I mean, let's face it. It's a nice game and all that, but it's nowhere near the size of, say, Warcraft or even Overwatch. Okay, you know, anything like that. It's a small community. There is a small pool of subject matter to draw from. Okay? At one time or another, maybe I've made a video that's similar to Heather's. But you know what? I've also made a video that's similar to Blaze Lifehammers, that's similar to Blues, that's similar to, well, I can't say Lewis because Lewis does only PvP and I don't do much PvP at all. The point of the whole thing being is, I don't agree with this bashing thing. You may not agree with something that another YouTuber does or posts or whatever, but for me personally, you won't see me bashing them for doing it. Have I copied, I'll tell you right now, have I copied Heather's videos or ideas or what have you intentionally? No. Most definitely no. Okay, I don't care what you're being told. No. Okay? Do I do pet training videos? Yes. Does Heather do pet training videos? Yes. But Heather does PvP pet training videos. I do only first-gen pets. I do drop pets so that the viewers can see what talents the pets can possibly get. You know, they can check out a new pet, what have you. That's one area in which I think we could possibly overlap. She does housing videos, which I don't really do. And she does mainly PvP videos, which I don't really do. She does some kind of a news thing or other. And I say she does some kind of a news thing or other because While I have visited Heather's site once or twice in the history of her doing YouTube, I've also visited Nate's site once or twice, at least, well, probably actually more times than Heather's site. I've visited Blue's site. I've visited Lewis's site. I've visited most all of the Wiz YouTuber sites at one time or another. Visit their sites to see what their channel is about, see what's going on. And that's it. I do not now, nor do I need to, and I feel it's a straight insult slap in the face, to say that I have the lack of imagination that I have to copy someone else's work. Not so. I invite all of you to look at my work, to look at not only Heather's work, but other YouTubers' work, and see that while the broad range of subject matter, that is, say, the training of pets, or the bringing up of upcoming news and events for Wizard, or what have you, that while in the broad sense, it's the same thing, in the actual detail sense, it's worlds apart. Worlds apart. Now, I have not personally, even though I have to say, I did go to Heather's Twitch once about a week ago, the first time I started hearing this, to see if anything was going to be said, and she has some kind of a notification thing that shows that I'm there, and nothing was said. Fine and dandy. But just last night, again, from a reputable source, I get this garbage about, hey, Heather's trash talking you and quote-unquote stealing her ideas and all this whatnot. If the subject matter is that I'm now streaming on Twitch and I got that idea from her because she's streaming on Twitch, that's a load of horse hockey. Okay? I started streaming on Twitch 2 years ago. 2 years ago. For noob troop videos and stuff like that. Whenever I had a band of 3 people that went with me, and we did 4v4 PvP like 2 years ago. And that was mostly what I streamed, although I did stream some like giveaways and holidays and stuff like that. But I took a break from streaming for about a year. I've just recently started back to it, and I think that's where all this stink eye is coming from, is that now I'm streaming Twitch, and Heather is streaming Twitch, and I'm therefore stealing her ideas. Well, to make a long story short on this, I do not need to, and I'm currently not stealing Heather's ideas. Heather, if you're watching this, I invite you to have a public Discord conversation with me in front of all these fans so that we can air this out. I believe that a direct conversation is the way to manage things. If you think I'm doing you wrong, tell me. Tell me to my face. Don't tell a bunch of people that I'm doing you wrong without me having a chance to present my side of the facts. Okay? Please, don't do that. I don't do that to you. I don't do that to any other Wizard YouTuber. So let's not have that. Let's have some people acting like they have some plain old common sense, hearing the facts, and then making their own decision. Okay? I was willing to let this go for the longest time because I'm not about the controversy drama. I don't want it. I don't have time for it. It's a bunch of foolishness. But whenever somebody is smearing my name, I have to stand up and speak. I have to. Just like any of you would. Alright, so that's where we're at on this whole Heather the Wizard controversy discussion thing. Despite what you're being told, I don't feel I'm copying anybody's anything. I have always gone my own way, come up with my own thoughts, and done my own work. Especially that part of doing my own work. I have done my own work. All of you who really know me, who have spent time on this channel, who were early on subscribers, know this to be true. I have done nothing and will do nothing but try to improve the community, making helpful videos, or funny videos, or strategy videos, or any kind of videos that people will like. Alright guys, I'm done venting for now. I hope that this actually bears some fruit and becomes of some use. Everywhere I go, I got these like, there we go. Everywhere I go, I got these pips floating in my face. There we go. I hope that this has brought some things to light and maybe has, the word I'm looking for here, has maybe brought some kind of conclusion to what's going on here. I hope it has. Alright, I gotta go over here. I can't find a spot. There we go. Guys, by all means, ask me what you want to ask me, and I'll tell you an answer. If I have an answer, I'll tell you. You'll note that in this video, I didn't touch on the age issue. I am definitely an over 30 person. I won't give you an exact age, just like I won't give you my exact address or phone number or anything else. Okay? But I'm definitely an over 30 wizard. So what? Age should not be a factor in how your brain works, in what things you create for people, and in how you do good for others. It should not be one bit of a factor. Look at me, look at my channel, look at my work. Look at other people's channels, look at what they do and what they say and their work. And please, 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 make your own conclusions from full amounts of information. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button a good hard smash, and as well subscribe and share. I would really love to have you here. Until next time, this is Skelemystyk reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace. Hey, what's up, Skelemystyk? Welcome back to Pet Trading Baby to Mega. This isn't exactly the Mirage Pets, but it's kind of the Mirage Pets, because this is one of the new larval worm pets. I'm trying to get him in there. One of the new larval worm pets that has come out of the Vulture's Horde pack.